We need to get to this now. Former President Donald Trump just hours away from stepping into a New York courtroom for his arraignment today. His court hearing will not be broadcast. New York Supreme Court Judge Juan Merchan's late night ruling. It comes after several media organizations requested permission to broadcast the historic proceedings. Merchant cited competing interests in his decision. Now, mega photographers will be allowed to take still pictures of Trump in the courtroom. That is before the hearing actually starts, though.
Okay, so this indictment stems from Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's investigation into alleged hush money payments made during the 2016 presidential campaign to women who claimed they had extramarital affairs with Trump. Now, today's arraignment is expected to unseal the criminal charges against him.
And federal officials say there's online chatter of a protest in New York ahead of today's hearing.
Yeah, today's hearing, we're all talking about. Officials say that expected arraignment has led to a modest outburst, what they call it, of online threats featuring calls for violence. But they say it is disorganized and it lacks the coherent planning seen leading up to the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Trump initially called for protests when he first posted about his potential arrest 2 weeks ago.
And a possible timeline of what we can expect today. Trump is expected to go before a judge 2:15 this afternoon. NBC News reports he could face as many as 30 criminal charges related to alleged document fraud. After court, Trump says he'll be flying back to Palm Beach County, plans to deliver remarks. That's happening at Mar-a-Lago right around 8 p.m. tonight. Our Derek Lowe right now live near Trump's Palm Beach estate this morning. We're also told Trump has invited some elected officials to attend as he delivers these remarks. Now, Derek, if they show up, it could really give us some insight into what's to come.
Yeah, Ashley, good morning. It could very well be an indicator as to whether or not the former president has the political backing and support that he could need to win the election come next year in 2024. Right now, we don't have the list or the names of the exact people, those elected officials that have been invited to attend. But our legal analyst, Brian Crowley, says that the choice to do so is one that has been very carefully thought out by the Trump campaign, and that it will be interesting to see if any other potential presidential primary opponents, such as the Florida governor Ron DeSantis himself, decides to attend.
Part of what he's doing in a way to push back on this indictment is making sure that he stays center stage, goes after the people that he says are attacking him, and turns this into his political advantage.
The former president is scheduled to be arraigned this afternoon just after 2 p.m. Afterwards, his campaign team says that he'll fly back here to Palm Beach County to deliver that public address at Mar-a-Lago shortly after 8. Reporting near Palm Beach, I'm Derek Lowe. Back to you.
Thanks, Derek. Another poll is showing a majority of Americans approve of this indictment against Trump. It was conducted by CNN. 60% say they approve of the grand jury's decision to charge Mr. Trump in connection with those hush money payments. When you separate the results by party, 94% of Democrats approve, 62% of independents approve, and 21% of Republicans. But overall, most Americans believe politics did play at least some kind of role in this decision to indict the former president. So make sure you have the WPTV app downloaded. We are going to be updating you with the latest on Trump's arraignment. So just scan the QR code. It's right there on your screen, and you can go to your app store as well. Download that app for free. All right.